Hey guys, here I wanted to show you this 2019 Ducati V4S Speciale. This was a special edition that they made for 2 years in 2018 and 2019. This is a numbered bike. They made 1,500 of these in the 2-year period. This one is number 601 out of 1,500. Super cool bike with a super cool paint scheme. I love all the special editions that Ducati makes. Obviously there's no shortage of special editions from Ducati. Seems like that's every year they've got some type of special edition or whatnot, but they always have their base model red bikes, and you can always spot their special edition bikes. The paint schemes are just super cool. This one has some upgrades, being the V4S, the S version, with the wheels, the electronic suspension, things like that. But then this one is does come with some extra bits as well, being the Speciale version. So the owner here has upgraded this one with some tasteful upgrades. We've got the dark windscreen, we've got the brake protection, we've got the clutch cover protection, and then the carbon fiber upper tank protection there. So just super cool. Obviously we've got some license plate tail tidy items there, and then this one has the Acropovic exhaust, super loud. On my Corsa I've got the Aero exhaust of the same one. The Aero is probably a little bit louder than the Acropovic, but I would say the Acropovic probably is more designed for this bike. I love how, you know, when you have the stock exhaust, it's just a big, you know, boat anchor of an exhaust, basically that black portion. This bike has the special fairing to fit that exhaust, where a lot of the V4S or the V4, you upgrade the exhaust and you kind of have a missing piece there. So this one just absolutely super cool. We'll do some walk arounds here so you can see it, and then I'll do a startup. My videos are really just kind of, I don't do a whole lot of video vlogging or whatnot. You know, you'll just basically see the dash and hear me talk. I'd rather you guys see the bike. When I watch videos, you know, I'm always fast forwarding and rewinding just to where I can see the bike. Typically I'm looking at buying a bike and I just want to see more of it. So that's what I'm going to do here. That's what I do in a lot of my videos, just get better videos of the bike. Super cool. I mentioned it in the video of my Corsa edition. This bike, the V4S, and just Ducatis in general, they get a lot of bad publicity on, number one, the kickstands. I don't find them as bad as what people say that they are. Yeah, you have to be a little bit more exact with your heel in finding it, but if it's your regular rider, you'll get used to it. You'll know where to hit it. Not a big deal. The mirrors, I do agree with some of the feedback. There's just not a whole lot of adjustability, and they vibrate a little bit. I noticed that this one, I rode it, it doesn't vibrate as much as my bike does. So don't know really the reason there, but I do feel like that they're pretty rigid. Of course, a lot of guys, I mean, these are racing bikes. They're not designed to have a mirror on the track and whatnot. So a lot of guys, even on the street, pull the mirrors off. I personally like the look of the mirrors, and I find the mirrors to be pretty useful. But compared to, you know, a 20-year-old Honda sport bike, the mirrors on those bikes, you know, they are more planted, better visibility, and they have better adjustability and things like that. So enough talking about mirrors. We're here to talk about this bike. Just absolutely awesome. I'll get a better view here of the exhaust. Oh, lovely. When it gets hot, you have a little color discoloration. It's super cool. Do a little startup video. It would help if I had the key in it. All right, here we go. super cool sound. You definitely feel it when you're on the bike. So this one does have, it's a similar V4S configuration where it does have the cylinder deactivation. So when you come to a stoplight, it deactivates 2 of the cylinders. As you give a little rev, it definitely gets a lot more throaty. As you come off the line, it gets a lot more throaty. It definitely is a better sound with all 4 cylinders as designed. But this bike is a hot bike. Being 214 horsepower, if it's a 90-degree day, man, under your right thigh, your calf, your calf or your quad, you're definitely going to feel it. Now, if it's 70-degree days and you are at speed, it's definitely tolerable. The heat, it's not going to be super hot bike. Regardless of the temperature, it's just those hot temperatures. I choose to ride something else, Supermoto or inline 4 or something like that. So I've got an RC51. Yeah, it's an old bike, 138 horse, 136 horse, nowhere near the horsepower of this one, but on a hot day, that would be the bike that I choose to ride over this. So if I've missed anything, let me know in the comments. I just like looking at bikes. I like sharing videos of bikes. So if you got any more tidbits of information on this bike, just absolutely love it. I didn't really show the seat. Seat is super cool, and it's like a soft suede. So super cool. I'll show the gas cap. Another cool feature. All right. You guys have a good one.